Hey there, movie fans. Welcome to the Blues of August 2021. First of all, I'd like to give a shout out to DAGUE Films. And the man behind this channel is Mike. He's a very nice guy with a great taste in movies and also a great taste in music as well. I recently saw a video of his where he talked about Jimi Hendrix, and I'm a Jimi Hendrix fan. And, I might actually do a video of my small Jimi Hendrix collection. Yeah, I might actually do that someday. Anyway, I'm rambling. Sorry about that. Mike, DAGUE Films. Go check him out and go subscribe to his channel. I love hearing him, talking about films, and he talks about many different films, westerns and action films, thrillers, all kinds of films. He's a big film buff, and go check him out and go subscribe to his channel, DAGUE Films. You'll find a link below, as always. Okay, the first things that I want to show you I got from my good friend Carlos, Eastwood for Life fan. He helped me out, getting these things, and thank you again, Carlos, for your help. He sent me 3 packages. 2 of them arrived. The other one, unfortunately, is still at customs. I was hoping to show you that one as well in this video, but alas, we'll have to wait a little longer for that. But anyway, you guys don't want to hear that. You want to know what I have gotten from him. But before I'm going to do that, I'd like to read this letter that he has written to me. Hi Donnie, hoping yourself, family and friends are all healthy and well. Excuse me. This package of titles contains some essential 4K upgrades of movies that I'm sure you can't wait to check out again in its finest quality. Also an unofficial release that you've been after, plus a freebie. Obviously, no parcel from Carlos is complete without a freebie. Plus a freebie that I think you would like. Also, speak to you soon again, Carlos, Eastwood for Life fan. Thank you very much, Carlos, for your help. Once again, what can I do without you? And the first one is the 4K box set of Indiana Jones. Yeah, very nice. Now, of course, they could have done a much better job with the packaging and all that. It's actually quite bland and boring. But eventually it's the contents that matters, I also got the 4K box set of Basic Instinct. Yeah, very nice. And the 4K set of Last Action Hero. Yeah, thank you very much, Carlos, for helping me getting these. And I love that they have used the original poster art on the the front cover of the steelbook there. That looks really nice. Yeah. By the way, if you want to see more of these 3 sets, Carlos did do an unboxing video of these sets. I will put the links to those videos below, so you can see the entire editions of these box sets. Yep, go check it out if you haven't done that yet. And here is the freebie that he has gotten for me. Robbery, which is a British classic film. Always wanted to see it though. And I know that Steven, aka Real Classic Film Reviews, did a video on this once, and yeah, that made me and Carlos really want to see the film. I actually knew that Carlos was going to send me this as a freebie, because he was, we were talking about it, and thanks to Steven's video. But yeah, I will definitely check it out. I can't wait to watch this one. Yeah, very nice. And also he got me the Stinky Tuna edition of The Night Comes For Us, which is a Netflix film that has never received an official Blu-ray release. And but this is a great Indonesian martial arts film with Joe Teslin. I believe he was also in the recent Mortal Kombat movie. Iko Uwais, Julie Estelle. The fight scene between her and the two other girls, brilliant, absolutely brilliant. I mean, all the fight scenes are great, but that one in particular, insanely brilliant. Yeah, I absolutely love the film. And the other package that I still need to get from Carlos contains 4 other Stinky Tuna, bootleg Blu-rays. One of them is Kill Bill: The Whole Bloody Affair, which where volume 1 and 2 are combined with some changes here and there. It's basically a fan edit, and the guy who edited together took some footage from the Japanese version. For example, the fight scene between Uma Thurman and the Crazy 88 at the House of Blue Leaves. In the international version, that's in black and white, but in the Japanese version and also in the Whole Bloody Affair version, it's in full gory color. And the other one that I'm also getting is the extended cut of The Hateful Eight. I believe the original version is 170 minutes. The extended cut, which basically is a mini series, is 210 minutes long. So you got 4 episodes, and each of them is about an hour long. The other 2 Stinky Tuna titles that I'm also getting, well, I don't want to tell you what they are. I want to, I don't want to spoil. It had to be a little teaser, But I can tell you that it's 2 films that will never come out on an official Blu-ray release, ever, because they are considered non-canon. Well, those are the hints. I think some of you might know which films I'm talking about. But yeah, that's the other package that I still need to get still need to get from Carlos, full of Stinky Tuna titles. And also, I need to give a shout out to Gary, aka Blu-ray Collector. He's the one who provided these and the other Stinky Tuna titles. So thank you very much, Gary, if you're watching. Really appreciate it. Go check him out. Go check out his channel and subscribe to him. He always shows, Stinky Tuna titles and other bootleg Blu-rays as well. Of films that will never get an official Blu-ray release. Lots of Netflix originals, Prime, Amazon Prime originals, and many others. So go check him out. Link is below. Blu-ray Collector. Yeah, thank you for getting me this. And Carlos has also sent me this one, The War of the Roses, with Michael Douglas, Kathleen Turner, and Danny DeVito. And he did write a letter of this one as well. Hi Donnie, to the rescue once again, my friend. You recently commented in one of my monthly updates that the only copy of The War of the Roses you can find is a US release. Yeah, that's what I thought. Well, here is the UK release, and got myself a copy also, as they were only £5.99 each. I've been picking up a few Michael Douglas movies of late, so I hope you'll enjoy revisiting this one again. The chemistry between Douglas, Turner, and DeVito were fantastic to watch on screen. Enjoy, Carlos. Yes, thank you very much, Carlos. And you're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. The chemistry between these three actors are fantastic. Is fantastic. Excuse me. But yeah, I didn't know this has a UK Blu-ray release. I was only familiar with the US Blu-ray release, but yeah, it's great. Thank you very much, Carlos. Yeah, thank you for helping me out getting the other stuff and this one. Really do appreciate it. Okay, I picked up a couple of DVDs for very cheap. And the first one is The Borrowers, which I haven't seen in a long time, but I remember liking it a lot. It's a overlooked horror western. It says here in the style of Tremors. I mean, it is about monsters coming out of the ground, but that's where the comparison ends, really. But yeah, I cannot wait to check it out again. I will check it out in October, the month of horror. So yeah, The Borrowers. And the other one is this French release of Ryan's Daughter by David Lean, with Robert Mitchum, also with Trevor Howard, John Mills. There is a Spanish Blu-ray, but I don't know if it's a bootleg or a grey release. But the thing is, this film definitely deserves a proper Blu-ray release, or better yet, it deserves a 4K Blu-ray release. Let's hope for that one, because it visually it's a very stunning film. Just like other films by David Lean, Bridge on the River Kwai, Dr. Zhivago, Lawrence of Arabia. I'm still waiting for a separate 4K Blu-ray release of Lawrence of Arabia. It is part of this, Columbia box set. And another one from that box set, Gandhi, is getting a separate 4K Blu-ray release as well. So hopefully Lawrence of Arabia won't be far behind. As you know, I am currently expanding my Charles Bronson collection, and Leo, aka Geek Legion of Doom, he wrote in his comment of my previous update video that he was surprised that I still need to get any Bronson films. And Leo, you're absolutely right. I should have gotten them a long time ago. In fact, I should have completed my Charles Bronson collection by now. But anyway, better late than never, right? The first one is The Sea Wolf on VHS. There it is. I've actually never seen this version before, based on the novel by Jack London, with the best Superman actor, Christopher Reeve. There is another one, another version that I still need to get, with John Garfield, Edward G. Robinson, and Ida Lupino. It is out on Blu-ray, so I still need to get that one. But yeah, The Sea Wolf. Also got Assassination, one of the canon films that Bronson made. This is a pretty good one. Telephone, with Don Siegel. No, directed by Don Siegel, excuse me. Yeah, very, very good, enjoyable Cold War thriller. This one. Borderline, another good film. Also with Ed Harris, although it says that, during the opening credits, it says introducing Ed Harris. That's not entirely true. He made films before. I believe his first film was Coma, Michael Crichton's medical thriller with Michael Douglas, Another one I still need to get, by the way. And this one, I was happy to find this, for a decent price. It is a Family of Cops trilogy. Yeah, very happy to have this. Yeah, some of them went for crazy money. I don't know why, but anyway, here's the first one. And then here you have the second film, Breach of Fate. Also with Joe Penny, who was in, oh yeah, Jake and the Fat Man. That's a TV series from the late 80s, early 90s, I believe. And here is the last one, which is also Charles Bronson's very last film, Under Suspicion. And it's also come with this booklet. These are, made for TV films. Oh, did I forget something? No. Yeah, happy to finally have this. And the last Bronson films that I picked up is The White Buffalo, which is a very good Western, but there's also a men versus nature film that was quite popular at the time, 77, between mid 70s till late 70s, early 80s. These kind of films were very popular. But he plays Wild Bill Hickok in this film. Yeah. So yeah, more Bronson for my collection. I picked up 2 films on VHS, and the first one is Flashpoint, which I have never heard of before, but I thought it was pretty good, with a great cast. Chris Christopherson, Treat Williams, Rip Torn is in it, and 2 actors from RoboCop, Kurtwood Smith and Miguel Ferrer. Christopherson and Williams play 2 U.S. Border Patrolmen who discovers a Jeep buried somewhere in the desert, and inside the Jeep is a skeleton. You can see it still right there. A skeleton, a hunting rifle, and a case full of money. And they decide to keep the money and the rifle and rebury everything else. And soon after, somebody else discovers it. The FBI gets involved, who tries to cover it up and eliminate those who knows about it, because the skeleton was once a man who might have something to do with the JFK assassination. And it was the premise that really intrigued me about this film. When I read about it, I thought I really need to get this and watch it. And it was a pretty good film, like I said. I'm seriously wondering why I never heard about it before. But there is a German and American DVD release, so I will definitely get a copy one day. You can actually watch the entire film on YouTube, by the way. But no matter how you're going to watch it, on VHS or DVD or YouTube, watch it. It's highly recommended. Flashpoint. Yeah, pretty good film. And you can also watch this one on YouTube, Kid, with C. Thomas Howell. The guy from The Hitcher, E.T., Soul Man, The Outsiders. This is a ex-rental tape, and the premise is like a classic western, and in a way it is a western. A stranger comes into a little town and seeks revenge. It was okay. I expected more from it though, but yeah, it was okay. Moving on to The Violent Professionals, by one of my favorite Italian directors, Sergio Martino. And what a great film this is. Easily one of the best poliziesque films ever made. It's about a policeman played by Luke Miranda, who goes undercover in a crime syndicate as a getaway driver to avenge the murder of his colleague and or his boss actually. And it's very well crafted by Martino, with a terrific script by Ernesto Gastaldi, who wrote countless of Italian genre films, peplum, giallo, gothic horror, spy films, spaghetti westerns, poliziesque, you name it, he did them all. And I recently read an interview with Gastaldi, and he was asked what his favorite movie was that he made with Martino, and his answer was The Violent Professionals. They have collaborated many times. I don't know exactly how many times, but it's quite a lot. And the fact that this is the best one they have made together tells you how good the film really is. And in the same interview, he says that Luciano Martino, Sergio's brother, who's the producer, he had problems with the distribution of this film, and he asked Gastaldi if he would give up his salary in exchange for a percentage of the box office, which he did. And Gastaldi made a wise choice, because he made more money out of it than his salary, much to Luciano Martino's regret. But this is a beautiful edition from 88 Films, limited to 2000, and it's far superior to the Code Red Blu-ray release. Let me show the inside. So you got the original artwork with the original title there, and also a small poster, which is the same one as this one, of course. And here is the booklet that comes with it. I'm also getting the tough ones, aka Rome Onto the Teeth, with Thomas Millian and Mauricio Merli. I do have the Grindhouse releasing edition of that one, but sometimes, I like to double dip, This is such a gorgeous release that I just want to get the top ones release as well. So yeah, The Violent Professionals. Next is Deadlock. This is put out by Subculture. No. There it is, Subculture, which is a new partner label of Finnegan Syndrome. And the movie is a post-heist gangster neo-western by German cult director Roland Klick. Some people call it a spaghetti western. Not really, although it is clearly influenced by spaghetti westerns. And it was released during the heydays of the spaghetti western, so it's understandable why people call it that. And also, it stars two actors who are known for their spaghetti western work, Mario Adolf and Anthony Dawson, who are both in a spaghetti western called A Sky Full of Stars for a Roof, alongside Giuliano Gemma. But excuse me, this is set in an abandoned little mining town somewhere in the Mexican desert. The film was actually shot in Israel, by the way, but the story takes place in Mexico. And it involves three guys and a suitcase full of money, and that pretty much tells you what kind of a movie it is. Double crossing, betrayal, murder. It's all in here, and I thought it was all right. It's a solid, gritty, cynical, slow burner, and yeah, it was quite all right. Deadlock. And a very nice addition too. Yep. Awaken. Look at that lenticular cover. That is absolutely beautiful. Yeah, that looks very nice. Yeah, it was put out by Gunpowder and Sky, and it's beautifully shot in 4K. It's really the perfect addition to demonstrate your 4K home cinema to family and friends, and that's basically what it is. It doesn't really have a story structure, just stunning images, mainly in slow motion, and I don't mind that. I don't mind that at all. Narrated by Liv Tyler, although you don't hear her that much. The director, Tom Lowe, mostly let the images speak for themselves, and yeah, produced by Terrence Malick and Godfrey Reggio, who directed the Majin Trilogy. Yeah, I liked it. It has a relaxing, poetic, hypnotic, spiritual, dreamlike vibe to it, which I quite enjoyed. And it also has a wonderful score by Joseph Trepanese. Yeah, it's a beautiful little piece of filmmaking here. Awaken. Very nice, very nice. And I also got this one from Vinegar Syndrome, and that is the Scanner Cop 1 and 2 box set, 4K box set as well. Look at this. This looks absolutely amazing. Yeah, I haven't seen both of these films for a long time, although I don't think I've ever seen the second one, though. I don't really know, but perhaps I didn't see it. But I have seen the second one, back in the VHS days. Oh, that's the same cover. I need to change the cover there. It's the same one as that one. But yeah, Vinegar Syndrome did an amazing job with these films. You're kind of wondering, does these films really deserve such a beautiful, beautiful packaging? Because they're not the best movies in the world, but they are enjoyable, Look at the artwork. There's the other artwork right there. Yeah, that looks really wonderful. Can't wait to check these films out in October. I have a little Scanners marathon. Okay, next is True Romance on 4K. Call me lazy, but I'm not going to show you the entire thing. You have undoubtedly seen it before in other videos, or you have it yourself. But this is a wonderful release and a great film. Probably the best screenplay that Tarantino has ever written. I don't know how many times I've seen it, but I have seen it more times than any other Tarantino or Tony Scott movies. No, hang on. I think I've seen The Last Boy Scout more times than True Romance. At least this is my most watched Tarantino film, that's for sure. Or is it Pulp Fiction? Anyway, I am rambling, sorry about that. But, you know, whenever people are talking about this film, they always talk about the Sicilian scene, and rightly so. You know, the film is worth checking out for that scene alone. It is a masterful piece of filmmaking that works on every level. You know, you have two acting giants at the top of their game, Dennis Hopper and Christopher Walken. You have Tony Scott's surprisingly subtle direction. Usually his camera is constantly moving with quick and flashy editing and all that, especially in his later films. But here he just focused his camera on his two actors and let them do their thing, you know. And of course you have Tarantino's brilliant dialogue. And the flower duet, you know, from Leo Dibbley's opera, Lakme, playing in the background. That combo makes it one of the greatest scenes in film history, you know. Yeah, amazing, absolutely amazing. Also got the Majin Trilogy, which I've always want to see. You know, these looks like a lot of fun. Part kaiju, part jidaigeki. Jidaigeki means period dramas. You know, samurai period dramas. It was released on Blu-ray before by Mill Creek, I believe, but for some reason I never purchased it, and I'm glad I didn't, because this is a, you know, much superior edition. Really like the you know, Vinegar Syndrome style packaging here. Love the artwork, and yeah, cannot wait to check these films out. There's the J card, by the way, if anyone is interested. Yep, very nice, very nice. And the last one I got from Arrow Video is, of course, I had to get this one as well. Of course I had to. You know I had to. You know, being a spaghetti western fan. The Vengeance Trails box set, 4 classic westerns by Lucio Fulci, Maurizio Lucidi, Massimo Dallamano, and Antonio Margaretti. Yeah, look at that. That is absolutely nice. So you got 4 great revenge westerns. Yeah, I'm going quickly through the pages because, you know, you've seen it before, or you have it. Same thing with True Romance. But, yeah, what a release. What a release. Also come with a small poster there. Bandidos with Enrico Maria Salerno. That's a good actor. And this is a good film. Really good film. My Name is Pecos with Robert Woods. I have this on Blu-ray as well. I have this one on DVD, by the way. This one I have on Blu-ray from Wild East, which is also has the sequel, Pecos Cleans Up, which isn't as good as this one. It's actually, Pecos Cleans Up is more like an adventure movie than a western, in my opinion. But this one is really good. My Name is Pecos. Massacre Time, aka The Brute and the Beast, with Franco Nero. And the last one is And God Said to Cain with Klaus Kinski. Yeah, absolutely great. I really hope that they're going to do more box set like these, you know, Arrow Video. That this is just the beginning, you know, and yeah, I hope that they're going to do more of these releases. That would be absolutely great. Anyway, that is it for the Blues of August 2021. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll talk to you next time. Bye.